Recording started, right? Yeah. Okay. Good morning. And today we are going to checking about that. What is these three tiers? Yesterday we discussed about the three-tier architecture, right? And today we are going to be evaluate our mission. Is a real time or demo mission? Okay. On first day, your manager is shared RDP to you, remote desktop. Okay. And first we should know about that RDP is working fine or not. So what are the components we need to check? URL should open, right? Yesterday I given this task where we can identify that URL. Anyone gone through that internet and have identified where the URL is located?
We can check the URL in Internet Information Server.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. We can call it as a IIS, Internet Information Services. How to open this one? We need to say command Windows or that means a run command inet mgr Internet Manager. So press the Windows R and type the command called inetmgr. This is Internet Information Services Manager. Expand this node and then the
Site
sites, yeah, in
AOS
the AOS
services.
services there. Yeah,
On right side, we have the browser website.
exactly. Yeah, the right hand side we can see that the browser website is there. Once you have clicked this one, then automatically it will navigate and it will open this one. Okay, then we can bookmark this site. So this site is opening or not. First to check after installation, we need to check the URL is properly opening or not. So this is demo mission. Okay, this is demo mission and someone is already logged in here. But in real time missions, our user, okay, our user needs to be created here. Our user needs to be created here. Who will create this user? Who have the permission? Okay, already existing user only can import our user. Understand? Suppose my manager is given the RDP. I'm talking about that completely real time. Okay, my manager is giving the RDP. I'm trying to identify opening the URL, but that URL is showing that you are not authorized person to log in this one. So that means our user is not available in the Dynamics 365 Windows system. So for this one, you should know about that AD as well, Azure Active Directory. So what is this is Azure Active Directory. Once the employee is recruited to the company, then company will provide email ID, right? Official email ID, correct? Official email ID, we can get it. So this official email ID, first we need to create in that server Azure Active Directory. So this Azure Active Directory, and what is the designation of this employee? He's a manager or is a employee. Okay, someone is trying to join. Okay. Okay. Employee or CEO or delivery manager or solution architect. Okay. Depends upon their role. They will give the permissions. Okay. Permissions, who was going to reporting and he can evaluate their skills and providing the appraisals. This is an entirely different thing. So once our user is Azure Active Directory created, then we can able to log in into the our email system, official email. But while logging into that RDP, so that user needs to be created in the FNO system. How we can create? Go to that system administration module. So users is there. So when you click on the users, it will navigate to that all users. Sys user info page. These are the users. Then these are the email. If that email is not available here, okay, if our email is not available here, then we need to create that email here. Okay, we need to import that user. How we are going to be import here? Import user. But this thing is not required in our F and means as a trial environment, but real time it's required. Okay, this is showing the some remotes are written. Fine. This is because these demo missions, right? So maybe you can check in my system. It is throwing the error. So suppose this user is the Brad user. So this user changed the company. Okay, currently is working the ABC company, but he moved to that another company. So I need to disable this user. When I click on disable, then this user unable to log in and access this one. Okay, like this we can do. So coming to that our point of view, we need to create a directly login and check into that URL is opening or not. After URL is open, okay, after URL is open, then now we need to check services. Important services are there. What are the important services? Okay, one is that batch management service. The next DMF service, and next SSRS service, and SQL server should run. Okay, one is the batch management, DMF, SSRS, SQL server. These services needs to be running. Where we can identify these services, Windows R, and type the command called services.msc and click OK. The services.msc, okay, you can see batch management service. If it is running very first time, you can stop and restart the service. Check all the services. First stop the service, then next start the service. The same thing, data import export framework service also, and the management report to service also. This also needs to be just restart it. Later, SQL server, SQL server and reporting services also is there. Okay, SQL server reporting services, and finally, World Wide Web Publishing Service. Suppose this service is not running, our website, it will not open. Sorry, it's not web, our URL, front end, it will not open. So check all those services, World Wide Web Publishing Service. Guys, please remember all those things. Okay, in real time, the transactions are happening, huge many transactions. Sometimes the batch management is struck, the server is, it will not open. Suppose sometimes duplicate objects is identified, then some services automatically stop. So, if any service is not running, how to means how to identify the issue? So that time you can go with that event viewer. Okay, event viewer. So where we can find the event viewer? See, this is the event viewer. Event viewer will track that all the errors, explain the Windows logs and application. Suppose batch management service is not running, then immediately it will give that one log will create. See, it's just this error. Just when you click on this error, what is this saying? Open procedure. Something DLL is failed. That's our ASP.NET or apps. So based on this event viewer information, we are going to be solve that issue. Understand? These things will come to the and the troubleshoot point of view. So after services are running and you need to check after installation, just stop and start the all the services. Sometimes if your AOS service is stop, okay, here we have a stop option is there, and if you click a refresh button, then it is through the error 503. Please remember this error. When the error is returned, HTTP error returned 503, the service is unavailable. So that time we need to go with that AOS, the command I already told here, right? inetmgr, and go to expand the application pools, AOS service, and click start. So this is the way of the start the AOS, and we have a one more way to start the AOS. So go to that command prompt. Okay, we have a command prompt, right? Right click, run as administrator. How we can say that this is administrator mode. See here you can check administrator mode, and here you can type the IAS reset. When you press the command, then first it will stop the IAS AOS server. It will stop it. Then it is going to be start. Okay, after successfully start, then refresh it. After restart, it will take 1.5 to 2 minutes because it's a huge application, right? It needs to be restart all the services. Guys who are not installed, please go for that installation today. Hmm? And anyone joined today as a new? Iqbal, I think you joined today, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it's my first class.
Mhm. Yeah. Meanwhile, Iqbal, can you please fill this form?
Okay.
Yeah. So the front end is open. So this is the way we can start and stop the AWS service. The main thing is that how we are getting this data, where these users are available, or if I opened any purchase order or sales order, where this available. Our thought tier is SQL Server, right? Microsoft SQL Server. So in the Microsoft SQL Server, how they are linked. So go to that system administration module and database information. Click this one. Then which database we log in? HDB, and this is our server. So now we can check here also. What is our server name? AOS is hosted on this server. See the same number. Okay, and open SQL Server. Right click SQL Server, more run as administrator. In my system, I'm regularly opening these all things. That's why I have placed it here. Suppose if you are newly created virtual machine, then you need to go with the Microsoft SQL services to say 18. Then this is the service Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio 18. Okay, these things you need to be right click and more run as administrator. So this is already open. Record temporary file. See, this is the server we are logging. The same server, guys. Here we are tag logon server same, and your AOS server also same hosted, and SQL server also same. So connect it. Then what is the database? Hmm, HDB. So SQL Server, open the databases. This is the main database. And what are the other databases are available here? HDW, Azure Store Emulator, Dynamics H Report Server. So these are the databases are available. Okay, just I'm giving to you. Please save this image, or else you can take the screenshot also fine. So today task is that what are why these many databases are available and what is the importance of the each database. I given yesterday one task, what are the links, and you have come with the answers, then it's appreciable. Then the same way, these many databases are by default databases are there. This is the interview question also, guys. These are the default databases, and interviewer will ask about that. What is the importance of the each database? Okay, please have a look into this today and prepare a notebook and tell me tomorrow what is the purpose of the each database. Okay, if you are unable to get the answer, then no worries, guys. I will give them. But your side also just start for that exploring that product. Okay, currently we are in the learning state and very first initial classes, right? This will improve our knowledge. The upcoming sessions. Okay, we have seen that application object server, very MS SQL server. Now you guys understand it how it is interlinked with that these three types. UI is linked with the AOS, AOS is linked with that SQL server, how they are interacting, and where we can find that all the services and IaaS services, right? Clear, guys, till now?
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, do you have any questions